Hi, my name is Jim Koske. I'm one of the physical therapists here at Orthopedic and Spine Center. And today I want to talk to you about how posture affects our shoulder mobility and can actually cause some pain. Today what we're going to show you is our work environment, as well as sitting at home or sitting in the car, causes us to be in this kind of like bent position at our hips and at our chests and our shoulders. So we're typing, or maybe we're on our phones, our yard work or dishes and things like that. We're constantly in this kind of like position where the front of our chest is going to be tight and our back of our shoulders are going to be stretched. So what that does is it puts an imbalance on our shoulder. So now the chest is stronger than the back, so it's going to pull the shoulder forward. Thus, when he goes to reach up and he goes to reach, it's going to want to pull his arm more forward, and it's not going to allow for a good body mechanics. So if he sits up straight, you're going to notice how he can get more range of motion with better posture. When he's back in that forward and hunched kind of a position, where he has that rounded back and forward head, and he goes to reach up, he's constantly hitting his bone into his collarbone or his shoulder blade up here, which is going to cause an impingement, basically. And then that's how we get these little shoulder pains, and they can develop into things that become like rotator cuff injuries. So one of the things that we want to do here at physical therapy is we work on stretching the chest, okay? So we want to stretch the areas that are tight, and we want to strengthen the areas that are weak. So the chest is tight, the back of the shoulders are weak. So one of the simple exercises, go ahead and stand up, that you want to do is, you're at home, you can go into a doorway and put your hands up in the doorway like so, and then lean into the doorway, and you can get a good stretch. So now I'm going to show you a couple of stretches that you can do. It's simple, you can do it at work or you can do it at home. So what I'm going to have Hunter do is, he's in a rolling chair, so he puts his hands up on the desk, he slides his chair back, puts his head down, and now he's getting a good stretch in his chest and in his shoulders. One of the things that you'd like to do too is to rotate your thumbs up, okay? That puts your shoulder into a good position of stretching as well. So you can hold this position for 20 or 30 seconds and then come back up and repeat that 3 or 4 times at your desk. Another good stretch that you can do is he can reach behind his back, puts his hands like so, and he's going to sit against the chair, and then he's going to extend his chest and push his shoulder down. You should feel a good stretch right up in the front here, okay? Just a stretch. You don't want to feel any pain or anything like that. But if it's too uncomfortable, then just slide your hand out a little bit so it's not as far into your back. As far as strengthening your back, your upper back, we would do isometrics, or if you have some bands or some dumbbells, you can work on strengthening the upper back. As far as if you don't have equipment, just simple isometric exercises. So what Hunter's going to do is he's going to take his left hand, put it on the opposite side of this right hand, and he's going to push his right hand out. Okay, so that's going to help strengthen up this back of the shoulder. And that's just a 5-second hold 10 times. Okay, doesn't have to be anything too intense, but just enough to get those muscles activated. And you would do those on both sides. Another thing that you can do is, I'm going to turn Hunter around, scapular pinches. Okay, so he's going to pinch his shoulder blades together. So this does 2 things. It strengthens these muscles in between your shoulders, and then it also causes his chest to stretch as well. So he would pinch, and then he's relaxing, then he's going to pinch, and he's going to relax. Okay, 5-second hold, 5, 10, 15 times. So a couple little exercises for you to work on at home or at work. Okay, if you have any other questions, feel free to call us. All right, have a good day.